Well, good morning, everyone. Here we are on April the 25th. It sounds like it's raining out. Yeah, I can see it's raining out. But we all have days like that, right? So, still reading through First Chronicles here. And we've a lot of names and such. But the last chapter we read talked about the two tribes and a half tribe of Manasseh that lived on the other side of the river. And at one point was praising them as mighty warriors. They sound like they were the warrior class of Israel. And the half tribe of Manasseh was very big for half a tribe. And it talked about the battle that they were having, and in the midst of the battle they cried out to God for victory. And he gave it to them over their enemies because, and it says this, because they trusted him. And that really stands out, you know. Sometimes we cry out to God in a thing of desperation, but trust is a determination. Trust is I'm going forward with this. Trust is so they're in the middle of the battle. They're fighting hard. They believe they're going to win. They cry out to God for the victory, and because they've entered into this battle and they're trusting God, it blesses him. He's pleased with that, so he gives them the victory. And the victory was won because of God. Without him, they wouldn't have won the victory. And those are the things that we need to understand. Now, some of the battles that we enter into are way beyond us. But he's pleased when we call on him because we're trusting him for that victory. It's not, oh, I'm done in. That's a lack of faith. You know, it's I'm going to fail and running around looking for allies and people to help, and it doesn't work that way. It's a quiet trust. It's a trust. Everything's going to be fantastic. Because my God's good. My Father's got my back. And Lord, I thank you for this victory. I asked for the victory, Lord, and I thank you for the victory because it's mine. And that's encouraging. It's encouraging to read that. It's encouraging. It's a good testimony. But then just read down a little further, and later generations completely set aside Yahweh, completely, and they chased after other gods. And not only wasn't there any trust, but there was no interest. They just set them aside. They lost their history. They forgot about the victories that he had given to them. They forgot about his provision. That he's the one who created them and raised them up. And they belong to him, and they chased after other gods. And so God raised up a nation that defeated them, even though that they were mighty warriors, defeated them and led them off into exile. Because that's what he promised would happen if they abandoned him. And understand, this is not, people read this and they say, what a mean God. No, these people chose to be his nation. These people chose to follow him. And he had said to them, if you will be my people, this is what I will do for you, but these are your obligations. It's a contract. It's a covenant that they had with him, and they broke the covenant, so the consequences came in. I don't understand why people can't understand that. They get upset at God because he's not much of a loving God, but he's a very loving God. He's also a God of justice. And when we enter into a covenant with him, it's easy to love him. It really is. It's easy to love him. But just like anything, if you don't spend time, if you don't remember, if you set it aside, if you lose your history, love can fade. And we end up chasing after other things, other ideas. It's horrible. So I just want to encourage you today. We've really been going on this theme of being planted by the waters in the river. I want to encourage you, make sure every day you're spending time with the Lord. Every day you're in worship. Every day you're expressing your love. Every day you're receiving his blessings. Every day you're recognizing him. Every day you're giving him thanks. Stay fresh in him. Stay fresh in him. Keep keep it alive. And He's there to fight the victory. He's there to fight those battles for us, to give us the victory. So you be blessed and encouraged in this day. You're not alone. He is with you. And looking forward to our prayer meeting tonight. God bless.